Hello, beautiful people. Today, just a day before we celebrate International Literacy Day, I want to talk about something that is so close to my heart. It's a power that lives inside each and every one of us, just waiting to be unlocked. I'm talking about the miracle of literacy. It's more than just knowing your ABCs. It's about opening a door in your mind and letting the whole world rush in. When you learn to read and write, you're not just looking at words on a page. You are seeing new possibilities. Think about what happens inside you when you read. Your mind starts to stretch and grow in ways you never imagined. Every sentence is like a workout for your brain, stronger, sharper, more capable. Suddenly, you can solve problems that once felt impossible. I once met a remarkable woman named Maria from a small village in Guatemala. For years, she told me, she felt invisible, as if her thoughts and feelings were trapped inside her. She couldn't read the instructions on a medicine bottle for her sick child or the signs in the bustling city market. She felt a deep sense of shame, a weight that she carried every single day. Then she joined a local literacy class. Week by week, as the letters turned into words and the words into sentences, a profound change happened. It wasn't just about reading. It was about reclaiming her own mind and her own worth. As she read the final page, she burst into tears, not of sadness, but of pure joy. For the first time, she said, she felt truly intelligent. She felt whole. Now let's talk about what this means for your life out in the world. Being able to read and write is one of the most powerful tools you can have for building financial security. It's the key that unlocks the door to better jobs and bigger opportunities. When you can read a job application, write a resume, understand a training manual, you are suddenly in the running. You are no longer on the outside looking in. You can compete. You can learn new skills. You can climb the ladder of success, rung by rung, because you have the foundational tool that every employer is looking for. But it goes even deeper than just getting a job. True financial freedom is about being in control of your money, and you can't control what you don't understand. Literacy gives you the power to manage your finances with confidence. You can read a bank statement, understand a loan agreement, create a budget that works for you and your family. I'll never forget the story of John, a man I met during a visit to an adult learning center in Chicago. John had worked for 20 years as a manual laborer, his body tired and worn. He was a hard worker, but he couldn't read beyond a second-grade level. He told me he always felt stuck. His dream was to open his own landscaping business, but the paperwork, the licenses, the business plans, it all felt like an insurmountable mountain. But John made a brave choice. A year later, he launched John's Green Gardens. Literacy didn't just give him a business, it gave him back his dream and the dignity of being his own boss. We've talked about the mind, and we've talked about money, but what about the heart? What about our need to connect with other people? Literacy is the magic key to that, too. It's how we share our stories, our feelings, our very souls with one another. When you can write a letter to a loved one, send a text to a friend, post a comment online, you are participating in the grand human conversation. You are no longer isolated by silence. You have a voice, and that voice can be heard. This ability to communicate builds bridges between people, closing the distance created by misunderstanding and loneliness. This connection is what builds strong, vibrant communities. When you can read the flyer for a neighborhood potluck, the notice for a town hall meeting, the ballot for a local election, you become an active participant in the world around you. You are no longer a spectator in your own life. You are a player on the field. There's a beautiful story about an elderly woman named Sarah, who lived in a small town in Ireland. After her husband passed away, she was incredibly lonely. Her granddaughter worried about her, encouraged her to join a book club at the local library. Sarah was hesitant. Her reading skills were rusty, and she was shy. But she took that brave step. The discussion at the club was what truly changed her. She heard different opinions and shared her own tentative thoughts. She started volunteering at the library, reading stories to children. Sarah found more than just a hobby. She found a community. She found her people. So you see, the ability to read and write is not just a skill. It is a fundamental human right. It is the path to mental empowerment, financial independence, and deep social connection. It is the thread that weaves us together, allowing us to learn from the past, navigate the present, and build a brighter future for everyone. Every book we open, every word we write is an act of hope. It's a declaration that we are worthy of knowledge, deserving of opportunity, and capable of creating the life we most deeply desire. This is the truth I know for sure. As we approach International Literacy Day, I want to leave you with an invitation. If you are someone who struggles with reading, please know that there is no shame in asking for help. It is the bravest, most powerful step you can take. Your story is waiting to be written, and there are people in your community who want to help you write it. And if you are one of the fortunate ones for whom reading is as natural as breathing, I urge you to share that gift. Volunteer, donate, encourage someone you know. Help one person unlock the power of words, and you can change a life forever. Let us all be champions for literacy. Let us build a world where every single person has the chance to read the story of their own life and to write its next beautiful chapter. Because within the pages of a book, we find more than just words. We find ourselves, we find each other, and we find the incredible, unlimited potential that lives inside every one of us. Go out there and open a book. Open your mind, open your heart, and let the transformation begin. Thank you for listening. You all have a blessed day.